So I've had a few people ask me about my opinions, and I have a few things written down on the iPad here about the game against Northampton. Obviously, the game ended 3-2 to Northampton, with Blues scoring two pretty good goals. Looking over the goals since, the ball across by Lecco was quite good, and into Sanchez, who just scored what can only be described as a solo goal, really. Taking on three players, then a fourth, and then smacking it home into the bottom corner. Beautiful goal, reminiscent of going back to the game against Cardiff last season, where he scored that wonderful goal in the green kit. So maybe he's an away kit man, and the yellow kit is his new thing. But onto the friendly. So looking at the game itself, two very big things to come out of it were Bella and Sanchez. I feel Bella and Sanchez were easily the best players on the pitch for me. Now, obviously, I haven't seen the highlights of the first game in the day where we won 7-0 against Salford. And there was a few players who played very well, according to Bowyer, in that game. And we obviously won 7-0, so there were some goal-scoring chances, and we played very well in that game. But in the game against Northampton, I thought Sanchez and Bella were the two best players on the pitch. Bella picked it for me. He'd be my man of the match. So the man of the match award goes to him for this game and the first game back, finally. So secondly, it was brilliant to be back, brilliant to have fans back, and sensational to hear that first keep right on, spine tingling. And I didn't record the first keep right on because I was just in awe of it and just enjoying it. And it was just brilliant to feel being back at that football game, enjoying being back at that football game. And even though we lost, coming away, feeling happy, feeling like football's back, feeling proud again to be a Blue Nose. Because we had, according to the official attendance, 200 less fans than them. But if you look at the pictures of both sets of fans, I think you'll agree with me, there's no way we had less fans. Point number 3 is we looked very good in attacking. I thought going forward, we definitely had the power. In the second half, we hit the crossbar, I think, 3 times and the post once. Their goalie made a save as well. There was one off the line by a defender, and they were piling on the pressure. Bella just put one just over the bar, and all that was just in the second half. And I thought we really had opportunities to get 4 or 5 goals in that half. And obviously we didn't take them, but it was great to see the opportunities being created. As under Karanka last season, we didn't have that. We didn't have the attacking mind to go forward, the attacking mind to want to go and score goals. It was defence, defence, defence. And yes, we conceded 3 goals against the Northampton side. And yes, I'm very disappointed in the defence to have conceded 3 goals. But one thing that I definitely took from that game was we're clearly planning for a 5 at the back. It was obvious, and everyone I was speaking to was saying the same thing. The 4 backs were bombing forward down the wings, and Colin spent more time ahead of Sanchez than behind him in his actual position. So it was clear they were playing the wing backs while still playing 4-4-2, of which post-match Bowyer did state that in friendly games he only plays 4-4-2 as a manager, and that behind the scenes formations and tactics are different. So I'm thinking there's a 5 at the back formation being worked on in that one. But I feel like we played quite well considering we were missing a centre half in this. So it was very common that we left the 2 centre halves back, of which for one of the goals Harley went rushing out, Colin wasn't there. They played it down the wing, and it ended in a goal because there was a mistake, and Friend was the only one there. One of the other goals, Friend wasn't marking his player. He rushed past him. He scored. And the other goal has to be mentioned. The back pass to Sarkic was fine, perfect. Sarkic took too long with the ball and tried to do a skill to get past a man when he really didn't need to, and made a horror mistake that he definitely won't watch back. But yes, I feel that's another point. I thought Sarkic looked very nervous to play in front of the Blues fans for the first time. He looked proud to be playing in front of us, and he really enrolled the atmosphere. He loved the atmosphere. But I think there was massive pressure on him his first game, knowing he's currently number one with Etheridge recovering from COVID and possibly being out for the first few games, possibly even the first few months of the season. But we don't know how he's doing. But he was back at training supposedly this week, so fingers crossed he gets better before the season with the 2 weeks that we've got. But he looked very nervous, and post-match Bowyer did state that within the next few days he should be coming in officially on loan. So it looks like Sarkic will be the backup goalkeeper to Etheridge, and until Etheridge is fully back, he'll be number one and probably Jacob number two. So yeah, I personally feel that it was a good work for the team, good workout for him. It's great to see us attacking. The sounds of 7-0 against Salford, scoring 2 goals in the friendly against Northampton, 2 good goals. Sanchez back to his best. Seeing Sanchez play was just wonderful. Thinking the team is nearly fully fit again. And Graham obviously had an injury. Sunyik supposedly has an injury, but I think he might be going. But yeah, I feel it was a great game, great atmosphere, great to be back at football, and just brilliant all round. I now can't wait till next Saturday for the pre-season friendly against West Bromwich Albion. And then the week after that, the season's back. Sheffield United away. Keep right on. See you guys next time.